seriously, is this how it's going to be now?
Well, hello there and welcome back to another episode of glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your TV. First up, am I doing this too often? I don't know, maybe the whole Twitter discussion hashtag thing, but it's only about the things I feel real passionate about. And I passionately believe that we need to try and fund some better AV equipment for Ecuador, because Julian Assange came out on the balcony. He sort of peeked out from behind the curtain. I was a bit surprised. They've been describing it as an Eva Peron moment, but I don't remember Eva Peron ever having to like move her own curtain out of the way, like she was just playing hide and seek. Ah, here I was. We knew you were there, Julian. But if you have a close look at that, look at this. This is not class AV equipment. That just seems to be some kind of, that's not even proper gaffer tape there. That's like white insulation tape they've used there. That's not a good look. And I couldn't even hardly hear him. Tinny little speakers, not good sound quality. Didn't know what he was going on about. I'm sure it's the same old stuff he's always wanking on about. You know, I'm being oppressed, blah blah. Obama's coming after me. Don't send me to Sweden. Yada yada. You know, all that stuff. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about. In fact, when he came out, check out that. The mic was actually at completely the wrong height, so he can't even get any decent roadies. Not surprising though, as I've done a bit of research, and according to Wiki Answers, the average height of an Ecuadorian male is 5'1", and Julian himself comes in at 6'1½", so that explains the height difference there on the mic. So he had to do quite an embarrassing little up the mic stand himself. So yeah, can we please fund some better AV equipment for Ecuador? It's interesting actually. I just want to move on to fracking. Fracking is still a funny word, by the way, very funny word, and I will pretty much cover off any story that's got anything to do with fracking just because I like saying fracking. Frackety frack the frackin' frack is what I like to say. But if it wasn't called fracking, I don't think there'd be quite the debate over it, and it's that whole beast of Blenheim thing again. Like Julian Assange, for example, founder of WikiLeaks. If we called him the alleged serial rapist of Sweden, for example, or the traitor of the states traitor, you know, then he wouldn't be quite so popular probably, but no, he's just the co-founder of WikiLeaks. It all sounds lovely. So we've got Nick Smith wading into the fracking debate. He's compared it to a modern day version of the chicken licking story, which I didn't realise that is what made the sky fall, was fracking. But apparently that is what happened. See, if they should change the name, you know, they force water and chemicals and stuff into rock, blow it apart, get oil and gas out of it. So maybe if they called it coaxing or massaging, something fracking sounds a bit harsh, doesn't it? What else have we got here? Oh, we've got our double agent in Oz. It successfully completed another mission on Saturday night. That would be Robbie Deans, of course. We sent him over there, placed him, embedded him right in the upper echelons of the Australian rugby coaching hierarchy. We tried that same thing with Stephen Kearney and the Eels, you'll remember, but they were on to us, and yeah, he's gone from there. Not quite sure what's happening with the Warriors, with that whole Bluey McLennan thing, given that he is actually a New Zealander to begin with, unless there's some kind of double agent thing going on there. Not sure how they're playing that game, but yeah, the whole Wallabies, having the New Zealander coaching the Wallabies thing, that's working brilliantly for us so far. We've got Gibbons Pajama game going on here. There's quite a stir in Gisborne because people are wearing their pajamas out in public, and some people, like the Heart of Gisborne manager Ken, he says that businesses are not happy. This is a bad look for Gisborne. Meanwhile, the Gisborne Deputy Mayor, Nona, only in Gisborne do you have a Deputy Mayor called Nona, she thinks that it's not the council's place to create a bylaw banning people wearing pajamas in public, because it's people judging people, and that's not the council's way. She can remember, for example, when miniskirts came in, and there was a huge furore because people could see their legs. It's not really a fashion choice, is it though, the pajamas? That's just being low rent, I think, isn't it? Although, Alan, I think we've probably got an image of me doing one of these shows in my pajamas now that I think of it. Well, hello there and welcome back to glennzb TV. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, we'll finish with the new Barbie. This is an idea for Mattel, direct from the Pope himself. They think that it would be nice for kids who are suffering from cancer and having to go through chemotherapy, you know, the hair's falling out, if Mattel came up with a bald Barbie. So I've had our graphics department mock up what this might look like, and that's it there. So I think that actually would make the kids with cancer feel a lot better about their situation, because there's no way that, no matter how much of their hair is falling out, that they would look as hideous as that. And that's another episode of Glenn ZB TV. Thank you for having Glenn ZB in your telly.